Hello everyone, how y'all doing tonight? This is Yusuf Chowdhury from San Antonio, Texas. Here, it's kind of almost getting late at night. Okay, let's see who's joining us tonight. Awesome, Carolina. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. Give me a few minutes. Happy work week. How you been? It's been a while. I haven't seen you all. All right, cool. So this is a scope for Carolina Reburn, if I hopefully I pronounce your name correctly. Hey, how is this what is it, bug spray 2.0, huh? How you doing? Melissa, how are you? Thank you for joining. So basically, Carolina has a couple of questions about the web hosting and the WordPress and whatnot, and I decided just do a quick scope to answer those questions. Much easier than just typing. Okay, I hate typing. Do I? Okay, all right. So how I'm doing? I'm doing good, Just I've been missing in action, been going through some tough time for a couple of months, and it's still struggling, but it's time to stay alive. Okay, cool. So let's get to the point real quick. Thank you everyone for joining tonight. So here we go. The first question was, if I misquoted your question, Carolina, please go ahead and ask the question again. So I believe one of your question was, what's your recommendation when building a website? Should I go with A Square, or what kind of hosting should I go with? So my first answer would be, if you want to build a website, I personally recommend WordPress, because that's what we work on. That's what we build sites for our clients. And awesome. So that's what I recommend. So when it comes to the hosting, there's so many hosting providers out there. You mentioned that you were part of GoDaddy. GoDaddy has a hosting for hey, thank you for joining, Marcus and Wine Mistress. GoDaddy has those options that you can install WordPress on the hosting. So let me explain the difference real quick, if it makes sense, okay? So when Big Mike, how you been, brother? It's been a while. Lady Stewart, thank you for joining. So the first thing first is this. Now, before you build a website, you have to ask a few questions, and those questions, you need to have answer for them. The first question is, why are you building the website? What is it for? Okay, that's what is it for. Who is your target market? Okay, I'm in WordPress hell right now. Awesome. Okay, and who's your target market? What do you want the visitor to do? Okay, hey, the one, Mr. How you? It's been a while. What do you want the customer to do when they visit your website? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to click on a specific page? Do you want them to opt in? That's very clear, okay? Then for how many pages do you want and why? Like for example, why do we need the home page? Why do we need the service page? Why do we need the contact page? Every page has a purpose. Does that make sense? So you have to be very clear. So you have to have all those ideas written down, okay? Then of course you get the domain name. In order for you to purchase a domain name, there are hundreds of providers out there: GoDaddy, HostGator, WP Engine, SiteGround, so many out there. Okay, so my recommendation is go with SiteGround. I mean, they are great like anybody else. I recommend them right now for a lot of startup because they are very affordable and they do have an excellent customer support. I have to agree with you, Big Mike. From my experience, GoDaddy really sucks, okay? Sorry, GoDaddy, but I do buy domain through them. When it comes to hosting, I go with SiteGround, WP Engine, other provider, bugspray.com. Yes, you were right, Mike. GoDaddy, unfortunately, a lot of time they are down. I want dedicated to why Yusuf has to buy me a steak. Yes, in the future, for sure. Okay, Wendy. So that's the first thing. So I recommend SiteGround. I mean, there's HostGator, there's Bluehost. There's so many out there. SiteGround, why? Because if you're a beginner, you can actually get the domain name for free. If you got the domain name for the first time, you can get it for free for the first year. But if you don't, it's going to cost you like 10, 15. Yes, siteground.com and SiteGround. Like site SITE ground.com. Yes, SiteGround. I don't have an accent. Okay, SiteGround.com. There you go, SiteGround.com. Now, if you want to help me by allowing SiteGround to give me some sort of commission, you can go to SiteGround.com/go/Yusuf. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. It's all good. Okay. So SiteGround, you can go and pick the starter package, which will cost you, I believe, $47 a year. That's it. and they do have an excellent support. When it comes to web hosting, there are different levels of web hosting, Carolina, okay? There is a dedicated web hosting, there's a cloud, there is shared hosting, and every different type of hosting they have different prices based on the functionality and features. Thank you so much, Carolina, I appreciate it, okay? So everyone has its own features. So for beginners, like I said, if you're a beginner, you're just starting right now, you got to spend smart. You got to spend wise. Does that make sense? There's no point of paying $150 a month for something that you're not even sure you can make money within a few months, okay? So start small, then slowly grow up, okay? So with the startup web hosting for WordPress, they have a regular hosting, which is a shared hosting, but they also have a hosting specifically made for WordPress. Why? Because if there's an issue with the website, those technicians that know WordPress, they can actually help you out, okay? So look for WordPress hosting and pay, let's say, for the startup package, $47 a year. That's it. That's a hosting service. This is where you build your website. In order for you to build a website, yes, your budget is important when you are bootstrapping. Absolutely, Wendy. That's why you need some, bootstrapping stake. Okay. So, Sonia, how are you? Good to see you. So once you get that web hosting, when you build the website, just for your knowledge, Carolina, there's so many applications, so many programs. You have Java, Drupal, CMS, Joomla, so many of them. And WordPress became one of them. So originally, WordPress is a blogging platform like Blogger and LiveJournal, but WordPress can also be used to build any kind of website. Yes, like the theme, the templates. Does that make sense? You can build any kind of website with it. I am Yusufad. Great to see you. Yes, absolutely, Sonia. You've been Yusufad approved long time ago, and you're going to always be Yusufad approved. Okay? So that's the difference. So I choose WordPress for many reasons. But that doesn't mean, I'm not saying that it's the only best application out there. No, I personally prefer it. That's just my personal preference, and we build all our customers' sites on WordPress because they can log in, they can blog, and it's much easier. And it's also an open source, which means, does WordPress do lead pages? Yes, you can actually add lead pages to WordPress. Yes, indeed. Okay? And what happens if you build a basic WordPress website, you can hire a web developer in WordPress that can do a full customization. And if you want to hire somebody else who is also a WordPress developer, they don't have to restudy the whole coding. They can just continue where your last developer stopped. Does that make sense? Oh, that makes sense. Okay? So that's the thing. So once you purchase a domain and web hosting, you install WordPress, everything looks like very basic. Okay. Now you did ask the question about lead pages and whatnot and opt-in pages. There are some template, we call them theme in WordPress, that you can use. Some of them are free and some of them you have to pay for it. So when it comes to like an awesome a landing page template and design, there is a company called Thrive Theme. Thrive Themes. Just Google Eddie, my brother. Eddie, how you doing? Lashonda, how are you? Okay, so just Google let me check and see my laptop real quick. Covered Kit, I haven't used it. What's up, Eddie? I missed you, man. I miss you guys a lot. Lashonda, I miss you too. Yes, Thrive Theme, it's awesome. Yeah, there you go. Thrive Theme. I believe, hey, Wendy, is it a yearly payment? Is it, you have to pay every year, or is it a one-time payment for the theme? Because they have a premium theme, a premium template that comes with awesome like a opt-in page design ready per year. Okay, I think it's a good investment. Yes, I got Thrive theme, but I still got to put it together. Yes, I miss you. Me too, Lashonda. Me too. I've tried Thrive. It's 75 per quarter. Okay, check it out because Thrive theme, the founder is amazing, and they have everything ready-made. So basically, instead of paying me or somebody else, a couple of $1,000s, just go with Thrive theme. There's a little bit of learning curve that you are going to involve. In fact, I'm thinking sometime this year to do some scope on Thrive theme, and I believe Sonia, not the real estate Sonia. There was another Sonia. She did couple of scope on Thrive theme, and if I find it, I'll share that link with you. Okay, so that theme comes with ready-made opt-in page, landing pages. So if you want to do it, okay, that's another investment. Okay. Yes, Wendy said we can do our blab on it. So make sure you follow Wendy Cash Live Mastery. Absolutely, the wine mistress. I will definitely do that. So yeah, so the Thrive theme, that's one. So you pay for the domain, you pay for the hosting, you install the WordPress. And here's my advice. Thanks so much for all the. You're most welcome, Carolina. Here's my advice. Do not focus too much on the cosmetic of things. What I mean by that, a lot of people that are, because we do a lot of online classes locally in San Antonio, Texas. We also do classes on WordPress. And I've seen people come to our sessions, our meetup, for 6 months, they haven't started anything. Why? Is there a good place to buy bulk themes for cheap? Themeforest.net. I'm not sure about bulk, but you can check out themeforest.net. So what they do is they spend too much time finding the best so-called good-looking theme, and they're never happy. They try this one, doesn't work, then try this another one, doesn't work. We love you, Yusuf. Keep it rocking. I love you too, Sonia, and everyone else. Okay? So... So my advice is, when you build the website first, don't worry about the cosmetic. Don't worry about the design. Just create the pages and put all the necessary content first. Okay? Thank you for joining, Bob. So don't worry about how it's going to look like, please, because if you keep focusing on the look and design and whatnot, you are going to waste your time, and you're not even going to start. You know, it's just kind of useless. It's going to be like, nothing is happening. I'm not making any sales. It's been almost 6 months. Right? So just go ahead, you know. In fact, if you want me to show you this, if you buy the domain, or if you have the domain, if you want to transfer the domain, whatever the case may be, you can have the domain with GoDaddy and the hosting with SiteGround. If that's the case, if you give me the access, Carolina, I can show you quickly how to install WordPress. And if you have content for every pages, I can show you how to set up the pages. Yes, I create a functionality, then apply the theme. Absolutely. Excellent, Mike. Yes. So the first thing is put the content, focus on the functionality and the necessity of the website. Then we need to talk about, yes, Carolina, if you do that, if you give me the access maybe sometime this week, I can show you step by step how to do it, okay? So put the content. Then after that, we'll talk about, thank you, Sonia. Then we'll talk about, you know, the search engine optimization, why doing online marketing is so important. Because if you build a website without implementing any online marketing, which is SEO, Google AdWords, Facebook advertising, social media, or email marketing, it is like building a Mustang with no engine. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere, right? So that's why we need to understand that sometimes you can make a basic website that doesn't look too ugly and not too fancy, but it's kind of functional. If you focus on the traffic, this is when you realize, okay, I'm getting all this traffic. Let's see how many people are looking at my website, look at my pages, look at my blog, how many actually buying, how many actually subscribing. Then from there, you can analyze and make some changes. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Unless if you have a lot of money, you can just call me and pay me a couple of $1,000, like $5,000, $10,000, $1 million, and I can make an awesome site for you. Okay? A lot of traffic. I make you a lot of money, right? You know those funny people that says like, pay me this much and I'll make a lot of money, right? Okay. So that's it. I mean, let me know if okay. There you go, Eddie. Okay. So let me know if you have any more question, Carolina. If not, then I'll ask everyone else if they have any more question about WordPress. Let's see. Time to take a few question. Lashani, you have a question? Please go ahead. You must have had too much coffee today. Mike, I don't even drink coffee, but I like tea. Your website is down. The wine mistress, send me a link and let me know why it's down. Yusuf is the illest. Thank you. Khair Dixon. Yes. Did you send the sticker? You know what? I did not. Oh my God. I feel so bad. Okay. What should I do? Lashanda? I'm like so bad. Okay. I'll try tomorrow. If not, I'm going to give you some sort of free service. Okay. Oh, yo, Carrie. Okay. Yo, Carrie. Thanks, brother. So, any more questions? Okay, I know you've been busy. Yes, been busy, and pray for me because, like I said, I'm going through some crazy tough time. And I'm still going through it, but trying to be positive. That's why I watch it. Thank you so much, Mike. Big Mike. What's your affiliate link to Thrive theme? I actually don't have one. Maybe I should make one. Okay, then send it to you, Carolina. Thank you for reminding me about the affiliate stuff. All right, any more questions, folks? Anything else for tonight? Let me know before I sign off. Like I said, I miss you all, and I'll do my best to be, I always talk about being consistent. I got to get back to that game. I will be talking to you offline. Awesome. I'm going to direct message you. Excellent, thank you. Public web blogs accessible, unprotected. Is this okay? Public web blogs accessible, unprotected. Is this very bad? I think it is because you're leaving a door open for a lot of possibilities. We'll get in touch about part 2. Yes, indeed. What's that noise? Oh, people upstairs. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks, Mike. Good to see you, brother. Big Mike, thank you. We'll see you again. All right. Hi, folks. Thank you so much. Have an awesome good night. And if you have any question, make sure you send me Twitter messages, and I'll be happy to answer from there. Henry, how you see? How you doing, bro? And Hulk Hogan, come on, brother. Good to see you, brother. Have a good night. You're most welcome, Carolina. Bye, Mike. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one. And don't forget, whatever you learn, please teach others and always help others before you help yourself. All right. I'll see you all later.